Good morning. I'm here on my beautiful island, looking up at the mountain up there. I just stepped off the caboose and I'm getting ready to have my breakfast in the house. And it is an absolutely beautiful day. I will not have to wear my heavy coat today, and it's going to be wonderful. Hear lots of happy birds out here. My mission today is to go to the top of the mountain and then to go in search of geese, because there have been a flock of geese who have arrived at the lake. And so I'm going to go in search of them, and hopefully they'll still be there when I go out there today. So I'll take you all with me on this little adventure. So now it is time for me to go have biscuits, sausage, and gravy. Well, I'm starting my trek up the mountain. And a front is coming in, so hopefully I can enjoy some time up on the mountain before all this hits. And here comes Mr. Ronnie with the dump truck, I think, or something. He's logging today, so lots of exciting stuff. There's the big, beautiful mountain. Well, I'm about halfway up the mountain, and up that direction is the top, and then that's going down. Probably not a good view to show you how high up I am, but hopefully I'll get a better view. You can probably hear Ronnie. He's down there sawing logs. One of the things that we're working on is getting some of the trees healthily thinned out, because if you allow them to just go wild, sometimes they can bunch up and then they're not happy, healthy trees, and they crowd each other and it just doesn't look nice. And anyway, so we're trying to thin them out a little bit, not cutting them all down, but just, taking care of certain ones so that way we can have a nice, beautiful forest. And so it's a good thing. So I'm going to continue my way up the mountain. Well, I have arrived up here on top of the mountain, up here at St. Michael's Point, at the shrine of St. Michael the Archangel that's up here. So hopefully you can see him here. He's looking out over the empire. And with the wind blowing and the front coming in, that means no people noise can be heard from up here. So I'm going to pray my morning prayers and enjoy this and pray for you all on this day, the Feast of Our Lady of Lourdes. All right, now I'm getting ready to head back down the mountain. I just left the summit where the St. Michael Shrine is, and on the shelf of the mountain, starting to head down. I'm going to head down to the lake and hopefully observe some geese if they haven't took off yet. And the wind is picking up, and so yeah, that front is coming in. So I'm going to head down before it gets too bad out here. All right, I'm about to start heading down the steep part of the mountain. Up there's the summit. And so hopefully y'all can get a good view of how high I am from this point, because I think there's some openings that look down over the valley, which I think, after someone tagged me on Facebook saying where they were, that I guess this is technically the Rough River Valley. I would go as far to say I'm probably looking down at the Short Creek Valley, since after the next ridge down is Short Creek, so, and then Rough River beyond that. So there you go. I am just south of Short Creek, north of Caneyville, east of Pines Knob. and west of Litchfield, I guess. So, anyway, down I go. Geese. A flock of geese. I don't think they were too crazy about me coming down here to the lake. Anyway, I did get to observe geese. And now they're heading down the valley. And I'm going to go down here to the St. Anthony Shrine and make my way around the lake. Now I'm down here on the east end of the lake. Over here at the lighthouse that we call Mary Margaret Point. So, it's an exciting place, you know. And I'm going to sit here and have some quiet and pray. And then it will be time to go to the train station. Have some waves washing up. All right, well now I'm going to start my journey around the lake and head to the train station. Ugh, getting up is always the hard part. So hopefully you can see the train tracks over here somewhere. They're kind of half buried in mud in some spots. And looking up at the mountain. Quite the place up here. All right, here I go. Ooh, geese. Going right up above me. There they go. They're up to goose things. Just as long as they don't goose me. Here I go. I am making my way along the lake, and I'm here at the next lighthouse. And this is the little peninsula that kind of jets out. This is what I call Mount Athos. So some of you who have been around me and know my Byzantine spirituality that I have, I love the Eastern churches, and in the Eastern tradition there's a peninsula that there's a whole bunch of Orthodox monasteries. And so anyway, eventually I'm going to put a Greek cross here to kind of point toward that. But anyway, I'm at Mount Athos. And so on this side, looking east, is the newest part of the lake and probably the deepest part. And then there's the little channel that comes by Athos. And then the other section of the lake, which is the second oldest. And then the furthest west is the oldest part of the lake, which started out as a little pond. And actually, there's one little spot in this middle section of the lake where there used to be a little pond. So if you look far back in my YouTube channel, you'll find it. And of course, up there is the mountain. So I'm going to continue my journey around. Then looking that way north is the Short Creek Valley, and then the Rough River Valley. And then somewhere over that direction is Camelot, and you know who you are. So, yes. And then I'm on Jurassic Island, of course, which doesn't seem very Jurassic at the moment, but that will come as spring and summer arrives. All right, well, I will catch you all later. I think this will be the last of my hiking video for today, and the next video you'll probably see is in the train station. We'll play with trains.